My dear friends, I hope this finds you well. Of course, the big news in the world, beyond, of course, the Israeli election debacle, or whatever it is, who knows, we'll find out. But of course, is the growing concern of the widening reach of the coronavirus. And this is obviously a very serious thing. And for us, at least, in our generation, it seems to be kind of an unprecedented experience in the mass hysteria and all the kind of, just the intensity of the whole thing, fed definitely by the media, has been really interesting to watch. Obviously, it's a very concerning thing, and it's deeply impacted many people's lives. But the way in which society as a whole has responded to it has been fascinating. And of course, the question is, we don't know why these things happen. It's not very clear. It's hard to put your finger on it. And in some ways, it's almost futile to say, oh, this is why God did this and this is why God did that. And we don't really know. But I think we should also take an opportunity to think about what it is that we can learn from such an experience. And I think there are many. I saw an interesting comment by Rav Daniel Reisers, a really wonderful Torah scholar, and he said that the corona is like Amalek. This week, of course, is Parshat Zachor. We read about what the tribe of Amalek did, and next week is Purim, and Haman comes from Amalek. The coronavirus is like Amalek. Why? Because Amalek attacked the elderly and the vulnerable. We're told as the Jewish people were traveling through the desert. Amalek came and hit those who were kind of straggling behind. They didn't attack the strong ones. It attacked the weak. And coronavirus is a thing for most people, most human beings. When they get it, it's a bad cold. Serious, but it's a bad cold. But of course, people with compromised immune systems, and in other fragile states, then this obviously it's a very dangerous thing. And so this plague, if you will, it's attacking those who are weak. It's attacking society, but it's also trying to teach us something. And I think, as opposed to that mass hysteria and people running out and buying things, which again, I understand why people do it. There's this fear of the unknown of what's going to be, but our response must be different. One thing that is very clear for me, what this whole experience has taught us, has just been our interconnectivity. We're all connected. We all have the same kind of immune systems. We all have the same systems that defend us. And we are all connected. And not only that, if you think about this little germ, my little action, if a person, God forbid, is carrying this disease, the smallest action, the smallest germ, the littlest thing that we do can deeply impact another person's life. And so maybe it's this kind of physical representation of the truth of reality, that we're all interconnected and that our actions actually matter. And I think that humanity has become so caught up in ourselves and me and our importance. And this is this big wake-up call. Say, whoa, wait a second. It's not about you. We're all in this together. We all got to figure this out together. And so now, Davka, because those who are weak and vulnerable are the ones who are suffering, and we spoke about not mass purchasing toilet paper because some people can afford to do it, but a lot of people can't, and they go to the supermarket, they can't bulk buy, and they don't have anything. It's a big issue. Our response, instead of that mass hysteria, should be one of just raising our game of being more caring and concerned and compassionate towards especially those who are vulnerable, but really everyone. We're all connected. We're all connected deeply. And I think that that's one really important lesson that we can take out of this, and of course the timing with Amalek, understanding Amalek, but of course with Purim next week, which is all about our interconnectivity. We think that there's all these different types of Jews and all these different types of human beings. We're all connected at truth, at the core of it. We're all one. Hashem should bless the medical, professionals with the ability to find some sort of healing for this. The antidote, the vaccine, should heal those who are suffering, should comfort those who have lost loved ones. And please God, we should all feel how one we are, how connected we are. It can bring us, please God, this challenging time can bring us to a greater state of awareness and the ultimate redemption for all of humanity.